my lovelies. Welcome to your special summer solstice class. My name is Natasha. If you've never taken one of my classes before, welcome. If you're a regular, also welcome. I'm so happy to have you here. This is the summer solstice, so this is also known as Litha. I've heard it pronounced Litha, but I've been saying Litha. I've heard it pronounced Litha. I tried to Google and Google gave me both. So, however you want to pronounce it. This is the summer solstice celebration, also known as midsummer. This is just the time to celebrate the sun and summer and warmth and happiness and abundance and all that good stuff. So super good vibes, super good energy. I'm very excited. The summer solstice is on June 21st. So you do have kind of the whole weekend to celebrate. I did post a TikTok about some easy ways to celebrate the solstice. If you want some ideas for some rituals you can do. But for sure, get out in the sun. I mean, in Las Vegas, it's 111 degrees today, so summer is already here in full force. Eating fresh berries is really good. Putting fresh flowers on your altar using brightly colored candles, crystals like sunstone and citrine, going respectfully flower picking, having a picnic, doing a bonfire, anything that celebrates just, again, summer, the sun, abundance, warmth, all of that jazz. So this is also the longest day of the year with the shortest night, so it's the longest day of sun. It is the start of summer. I have a lot of notes, so bear with me. This is also for my northern hemisphere lovelies, because we're in summer, whereas the southern hemisphere is in winter. What else? The vibes that I like to kind of relate to this are the Sun Tarot card, which is the happiest card in the deck. It's that warmth, abundance. It's like a happy naked baby on a horse, just like feeling the vibe. So that's the kind of energy I want you to have. Also, it does fall on the first day of Cancer season. So in the body, Cancer rules the chest, the breast, the stomach, and the diaphragm. So we are going to do some diaphragm breathing today, which also taps into the solar plexus chakra, which of course, solar plexus, sun, we're doing that. I think that's it about the solstice. Now, if you've never done one of my classes before, I try to teach in a way that is friendly for all levels and all bodies. So even if you've never done yoga before, you should be able to do this class. The biggest thing I have to say is everything that I say is an option, not an order. So I want you to listen to your body and do what works best for you. We are going to be doing a lot of sun salutations today, but I'm going to be offering variations of all kinds. And as far as props go, I do recommend you have your blocks. I actually brought out my different blocks today. I have Flow and Grow over here, because I usually use moon phase blocks. But summer solstice, I also busted out my solar flare mat. I got my sun goddess top on. We're just embodying the energy. Also, we will need a strap today. Unfortunately, I don't have a sun strap, so we're still going to use the moon strap. If you don't have blocks, you can use books, textbooks, anything the general shape and size of a block. If you don't have a strap, you can use a towel or a blanket. But use any props that you need. Maybe you need a bolster, a blanket, anything else that you need for your practice, use it. Listen to your body, trust your body, and do what works best for you. Now, the last thing I will say before we get started is registration for my group coaching program, Nourish Your Life, opens on the 21st, but if you're watching this video before the 21st, guess what? You can still apply early. I'm opening it early to all my lovely YouTubers. So the link is in the description box for the application and for information on the program. This is your last chance to work with me in group coaching for the year and for the foreseeable future. So if you want to get in on Nourish Your Life, which is all about yoga, goals, purpose, crushing through limiting beliefs, mindful eating, mindful movement, self-love, body acceptance, pretty much everything you can think of. You want to learn about chakras, you want to learn about magic, you want to learn about how to master a morning routine, a schedule, literally everything. It comes with yoga, comes with journal prompts, comes with workbooks, comes with like everything, and group calls and a community that is absolutely amazing. This is your last chance. This is the last cohort that is going to open for the year and the foreseeable future. So make sure you apply. You get a free tarot card pull just for applying and access to my self-love survival kit. So again, if you want to learn more about the program, let me know any questions. Look in the description box. There is info and the application. So hopefully I will see you there. And now let's get started. So we are going to start in a seated position. And remember that easy seated pose is what that means to you. traditionally this is easy seated pose, but hey, this might not be an easy seated pose for you. Like, I know my knees are a little wonky, you know, we're going up to 30, got some wonky knees. Maybe your hips are a little wonky. That's okay. I want you to make this pose work for you. So maybe sitting on a blanket, pillow, bolster, block, maybe extending the legs. Again, just listen to your body. Tap into that mind-body connection. Be like, what do I need right now? What do I need to make me feel good? Because we will be sitting here for a little bit doing our diaphragm breathing. So just find a space that's comfortable for you. When you're sitting on your seat also, you want to make sure you feel your sit bones on the mat. So maybe scooch some of that goodness out so you can feel those sit bones. And when you're in a position that is comfortable for you, I just want you to go ahead and get settled. Maybe close your eyes if it feels comfortable for you. Now you can have your hands on your knees, palms facing up if you'd like to receive energy, or palms facing down if you'd like to get grounded. Ask yourself, what kind of energy do I need today? Maybe you want to receive all that wonderful energy from the sun, or maybe you're like, hey, you know what? This energy is making me feel a little ungrounded. I want to get grounded. Imagine someone's pulling a string from the top of your head, so you have that nice tall spine. And just start to bring your awareness to your breath. Just noticing your breath as it goes in and out through your nose. Not changing anything about it just yet. Just using your breath to come to this moment, to your space, to your mat. As you inhale, you feel your chest expand, your belly expand. Make sure you're taking up space. Don't suck in. And as you exhale, let it all go. And continue these deep inhales and exhales. And I want you to start to check in here. Take inventory of the mind, the body, the soul. Notice how you're feeling. Notice any blockages, constraints, or tensions that come up for you. I remember always to practice non-judgment, non-attachment. We notice these things, we notice these blockages, and we acknowledge them, we don't ignore them. But we remember that we're human, it's okay for us to have these blockages, these constraints. We acknowledge them and know we're going to work through them. But we don't attach ourselves to them. You can let those things go with a breath. So big inhale in and open mouth exhale. We release some of those tensions. A few more deep inhales and exhales here. And I just want you to focus on the sun, whether it's the physical sun or maybe the tarot card, the sun. I want you to feel that warmth, abundance, happiness. Think to maybe your favorite summer, you know, when we were kids and we had summer off from schools. Just think about how that felt. What are maybe some activities that you like to do in the summer, in the sun? Anything that just fills you up with that joy and happiness and warmth. I just want you to visualize that in your mind. Feel that good energy. And take one more big inhale in. Fill yourself up with that warmth, that abundance, that happiness. And open mouth exhale. Now what we're going to do is work on this diaphragm breath. So we're going to tap into our diaphragm. So what I want you to do is place one hand, maybe the right hand on your heart, and the left hand on your belly, just above your belly button. And now what I want you to do is when you inhale, you're going to try to keep the chest still. I want you to feel all the expansion in that upper part of your belly. Now, this is where it comes in, you know, as a society, we've been told to suck in, suck in, suck in, suck in. Don't push your belly out. I want you to push your belly out. I want you to embrace that belly. I want you to feel that belly. So what we're going to do is you're going to take a big inhale in and fill up that belly. Push that belly out. Try to keep the chest still. So this hand on the heart is keeping the chest still. So inhale, pushing that belly out deliberately. Hold. And exhale. Now you're going to pull that belly in. Inhale in. Keep the chest still. Fill, fill, fill. Fill up the belly. Push it out. Feel that hand on the top of the belly be pushed out. Hold. And exhale. Suck that belly back in. Ready, a big inhale. Keep that chest still. Don't feel the chest lift. Feel the belly lift. Push that belly out. Feel those fingers on your belly expand. And exhale. Pull that belly back in. Feel the core muscles engage. We got 2 more. Big inhale in. Push that belly out. Feel it in that diaphragm. Hold. And exhale. Use that core. Last one. Big, big, big inhale. Keep the chest still. Press the belly out. Press it out a little bit more. And exhale. Let your breath return back to normal. You can release your hands back to your knees. I don't know about you, but that feels just like a big relief to me. I feel more relaxed. We're going to start to invite in some movement here. So we're just going to take it to a seated cat-cow. I want you to inhale, press the chest out, squeeze the shoulder blades behind you, drop the head back, lift the chin. And exhale, drop chin to chest, round out the back, dome out the shoulders, maybe lean back a little. Inhale, open up, drop the head back. Exhale, round it out. Now do 5 more of these on your own breath. Link breath to movement, take it fast or take it slow, whatever works for you and your body. Just remember to breathe. And do what feels good. So maybe you want to take it from side to side. Maybe you want to take it into some full circles. Just remember to even out those sides and focus on your breath. Two more here. And go ahead and finish out your last one. And then just come back to a neutral spine. Now we're all going to take some chest circles together. We're going to just tap into that energy. I don't know. I feel like it's summer's very flowy, very freeing energy, right? We're just going to tap into some of that flow in this class today. So what I want you to do is inhale, press the chest forward. Then you're going to take it to the right. Exhale as you round the back, pressing the chest back to the left. And then inhale back to center. So again, right, exhale, round, left, inhale, center. Now maybe you can make that a little smoother circle, exhaling as it comes back, inhaling as you press the chest forward, just taking these circles to the right, tapping into that flowy, free summer energy, and just doing what feels good. Remembering to breathe. Now the next time the chest is forward, I want you to press it forward. Take an inhale here, then to the left. Exhale it back, up to the right, and inhale, press it forward. Left, exhale back, right, and inhale forward. Now try to make that a smoother circle. It's like you're drawing a circle kind of with your rib cage. Feeling that breath, feeling that flow. That light, free flowing energy, celebration, happiness, warmth. Don't forget your breath. And finish up this last one. And then go ahead and come back to your neutral spine. All right, my lovelies, we're going to transition to a tabletop. So nice and gentle, just coming to hands and knees. Now, if this is a little funky on your knees, you can double up your mat or put a pillow or a blanket under your knees just for that extra support. Shoulder, elbow, wrist should all be stacked here. And we're just going to go into some cat-cow. So I want you to inhale, open up the chest, lift the chin, arching the back. Exhale, round everything. Drop chin to chest, arm out the shoulders. Inhale, open up. And exhale, round. Now 5 more of these on your own breath. And again, do what feels good. Maybe you want some more circles here. Maybe you want to rock it from side to side. Just always remember to make it even, but go with the flow. Feel that free flowing energy. It's like that dancing around a bonfire energy, you know what I mean? That last day of school, first day of summer kind of energy, you know what I'm saying? I saw a meme that was like, we all love summer because it was the one time we had off school, but now that we're older, we're like, this season sucks. It's too hot. But I still like summer. I'm a desert witch. I like to be hot. Alright, go ahead and finish up this last round. Come back to your neutral spine. Alright, my darlings, we're going to take a puppy pose here. Now, option, if maybe your shoulders are feeling a little tight, you have a shoulder injury, I just want you to take a child's pose. So you can go for a wide-legged child's pose, bringing the knees as wide as the mat, sinking the hips back, extending out the arms, or puppy pose. I'm keeping my hips stacked over my knees. I'm going to walk my hands out and drop my chest down to the mat. I'm opening up my shoulders, my heart. Just warming up the spine a little bit to help us with our sun salutations. Breathing here. And then the next inhale, I want you to slide forward and then exhale all the way down to your belly. Now we're going to place our hands underneath our shoulders. We're just going to do a little low cobra here. Just want to make sure we warm up that spine. So you're squeezing your elbows behind you, hands are underneath the shoulders. I want you to inhale. Just lift the head, the chest, the shoulders. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift up one more time. And exhale, release. And gently on the next inhale, you can press back up to your tabletop. And then exhale, we're going to find a downward facing dog. So you're just going to tuck your toes and inhale those hips up and back to the wall behind you now. I had a pretty intense leg day the other day, so my hamstrings are very tight. So I'm just going to keep a bend in my knees. It's okay if your heels don't touch the mat. But try to drive them down to the mat as much as you can. Maybe pedal out the feet. Pressing those hands fully into the mat. Just find some movement here in your downward dog. Maybe rock out the hips or shake the head, yes or no. And go ahead and find stillness. And then inhale, gaze to the top of the mat, and exhale, travel forward. So I don't care how you travel forward. You can take a bunch of little steps or one big step, maybe stepping wider to make room for the belly. We find ourselves in a forward fold. Again, maybe stepping a little wider to make room for your belly. And I just want you to feel this forward fold here. Our first forward fold of class. Just ragdoll it. Keep a micro bend in your knees if you need to. My hamstrings are so tight I can barely straighten them. There's so many deadlifts. Maybe grab for opposite elbows and bounce a little bit. And go ahead and find stillness. Now you can bring your hands to your shins, press into them. Inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come to standing. And exhale, hands to heart center. Take a moment to breathe here. Again, close your eyes if it feels good. In your Tadasana, your mountain pose. Tap into that warm, sunny energy. Maybe you're doing this class outside in the sun, I don't know. Maybe in front of a window, feel that sun. Even if you're inside, I just want you to picture that sun in your mind. Picture summer. Picture happiness, warmth, abundance. We'll seal it with a breath. Big inhale in. Then open mouth, exhale. right, you can bring your hands to your sides. Now we're going to do 3 rounds of kind of a half sun salute, and then we're going to do different variations of sun salute. So we're going to do sun salute, pretty much A, B, and C, and then another sun salute with a dancing warrior. Now I'm going to cue these sun salutes from a vinyasa, but I want you to know that the option to step back into these lunges is here for you. So this first one's not going to have any lunges, and then I'm going to give you variations, all right? So this first one, we're just going to inhale, our arms up overhead, maybe take a little back bend. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come to standing. And exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come on up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Last one here. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come to standing. And exhale, hands to heart center. Take a moment. Remembering these sun salutes are literally what they sound like. You're saluting the sun, greeting the sun, honoring the sun. And breathe here. All right, now the sun salute A, we are going to tap into that vinyasa, but again, I'm going to give you variations. So this first one, I just want you to watch me so you can kind of figure out which variation you want to do. So it starts just like the last sun salute. So inhale, arms up. Exhale, folding. Inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale, fold, and you're going to plant your hands. Now here's where the options come in. Option 1, you can just step it right back to a downward dog, hang out there. You can step it back to a high plank, hang out there. You can also drop to the knees, find that high plank there. And then when I cue the chaturanga, your options are just lowering down to the belly, and then maybe inhaling for a low cobra, or taking chaturanga from the knees. So from the knees, I'm shifting my shoulders forward, bending at the elbows, dropping all the way down, and again, then inhaling up for the heart opener, exhaling down, and then we're all going to wind up back in our downward facing dog. So that was just a demo. So again, figure out kind of which variation works for you. If you've never done a sun salute before, I recommend just maybe the dropping to the knees and flowing through that way. Or again, just go right back to your downward dog. Just hold a plank. I always just hold plank because I hate chaturanga, okay? I hate it. So, all right. So we're going to do that sun salutation A twice. So, inhaling up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Now choose your option. I'm going to step back to my high plank. Now again, you can just go straight for your downward dog. You can have your high plank. You can also take it from your knees. Now chaturanga option. So either from your knees or from your toes. You're going to shift your shoulders forward. Exhale, bend the elbows back. Inhale up and open for a heart opener. So can be upward facing dog, high cobra, low cobra. And then exhale, downward dog. Inhale, gaze forward. And exhale, step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come to standing. And exhale, hands to heart center. We're going to do that one more time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, choose your own adventure. Yogi's choice. However you want to get to your downward facing dog. Meeting us all in downward dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come to standing. And exhale, hands to heart. Breathe here. And you might feel your heart rate is up. You're feeling that warmth, that flow, that hot energy. That's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to tap into that warmth. Tap into that sun energy. Breathing here. Take a big inhale in through the nose. Then open mouth, exhale. All right. Now for this next one, we are going to Sun Salute B, which has Warrior 1 in it. So, first option is taking the first half Sun Salute we did. So again, just watch me as I demo. Inhaling, arms up. Exhale, folding. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Then you're just going to inhale back up. Exhale, hands to heart. And then you're just going to step back to your Warrior 1. Starting with the right, and then stepping forward, and then going to the left for the Warrior 1. Now I'm going to cue for coming to that from a lunge. So again, if you just like to step, I want you to do that variation I just did. But if you'd like to take it from a vinyasa, I'm going to cue that one now. So we're all going to go together. So inhaling, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Now again, if you'd like to just go back to standing and step back, totally an option. I'm going through my vinyasa. Finding myself in downward dog. So now, again, option if you're stepping back, you're going to step the left leg back. But if you're coming with me from downward dog, we're inhaling the right leg up. Exhale, draw knee into chest. Now if you find that maybe your belly is kind of hindering you here, I want you to take it out to the side and around, and then forward. And you can also use your arm to scooch that leg up. Now for my Warrior 1, front leg is bent, knee is over ankle, back foot goes flat, foot is at a 45-degree angle, and I'm coming on up. So again, maybe you just step back to this position. The most important thing here is you want your torso square with the front of the mat. And once you find your stance here, inhale those arms up. Holding this Warrior 1. This is a power pose. This is a solar plexus chakra pose. Now for those just stepping through it, you can inhale here, exhale, sit back to the mat. Or if you're flowing with me, inhaling here, exhale, hands come down, press into the mat. Stepping the right leg back, lowering it, and then inhaling that left leg up for me. Exhale, knee into chest, or maybe again taking it out and around to make room for the belly. Finding this Warrior 1 stance on the other side. Again, you can also just step back from standing, squaring my chest to the front of the mat, trying to square off my hips, but the most important part is your torso is squared to the front of the mat. Finding this power stance, breathing here. Big inhale, and again, maybe exhale, step to the top of the mat, or exhale, hands back down, press into them, left foot goes back, and then releasing into downward dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come to standing. And exhale, hands to heart. Feel that warmth. Feel that heart go pitter-patter inside. Feel your breath. Take a big inhale into the nose. And open mouth, exhale. Do you feel warm? Can you feel that abundance coming through? That happiness? I know sun salutes are intense, but guess what? So is the sun. We're tapping into that energy, my friends. All right, we're going for sun salute C here. Now again, option to step back. I'm going to cue this through a vinyasa, but option to step back. What you're going to do is step back to a high crescent lunge this time. So here, and then you're going to lower down this back knee because we're going through a low lunge Anjalayasana. So you can use your blocks here if you need it. Just remember, listen to your body. So that's option if you're just going to step back, or if you're going to flow through a vinyasa with me, I'm going to cue that for you. So choose your adventure. Start standing. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. I'm going through my vinyasa. But again, my step back friends can just stay standing and step back. Listening to your body. So we're starting with the right leg, inhaling the right leg up. Exhale into the chest, planting it and lowering that knee. Now again, this is where your blocks can come in this low lunge. Knee is right over your ankle. You can bring hands to your thigh or inhale your arms up, feeling it in this left hip flexor. Hips are square to the front of the mat. Feeling this low lunge. Inhale here. Exhale, hands come down. Now again, those that are stepping through, you're just going to come back up to your lunge and step back to the top of your mat. If you want to flow through a vinyasa with me, hands are coming down. Inhale that right leg back. Exhale, release. Taking it to the other side. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee into chest. Maybe again, taking it outwards. Coming to your low lunge or stepping back to it. Finding your low lunge here. Left knee over ankle. Finding the variation that works best for you and your body. And then breathing. Big inhale. Exhale, hands come down. Choose your own adventure. Inhale, gaze up. Exhale, travel to your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And inhale, we'll all meet in standing. Taking a moment to breathe here. Feeling that warmth. Feeling that heat. You should be a little sweaty. Or maybe I'm just sweaty because it's 111 degrees here. Air conditioners going, fans going. Still sweaty. Take a big inhale in. Then open mouth, exhale. All right, my lovelies. Now we're going to do what I like to call a dancing warrior. So we're all going to take this from stepping back. Unless you want to do a vinyasa, please be my guest. You're like, no, I want more heat. Do it, do the dang thing. But we're going to do this from stepping back. So from the top of the mat, we're still going to flow through that little half sun salute. So inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come back to standing. Exhale, bring those hands to hips. Putting weight into your right foot, I want you to step back to a warrior two. So I'm opening about a leg's distance apart. Front knee is over the ankle. Back foot is going parallel with the short edge of the mat. So warrior one is closed hip, warrior two is open hip. Finding this warrior two. Make sure your shoulders aren't shrugged up to your ears, gazing over those front fingers. Now I'm going to inhale, shift forward to an extended side angle. So I'm bringing my forearm to my thigh. Left arm is coming over, keeping the chest open. Now I'm going to inhale, raise up. Exhale, flip the front palm, reversing the warrior. Make sure this leg stays bent. It likes to straighten when we reverse. Don't let it. And inhale back up to warrior two. So now that you kind of got both of those movements, the extended side angle and the dancing warrior, we're gonna flow. So what does that look like? I'm in my warrior two. I inhale, extended side angle. Exhale, reverse. Inhale and exhale. You see how it's like a dancing warrior. Last one, inhale and exhale. Inhale to your warrior two, and exhale, just step back to the top of the mat, shake it on out. How'd that feel? We feel flowy? I wore my flowy pants today for you guys too. Just that flowy energy, we love it. All right, we're gonna do the other side. Again, option if you'd like to go through vinyasa. I'm gonna cue this from standing. So I'm inhaling, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come to standing. Exhale, hands to hips. Going for the other side, so putting weight into the left foot. Stepping the right foot back into my warrior two. Again, back foot is parallel with short edge of the mat. Front foot's parallel with long edge of the mat. Front knee is over ankle, back leg is straight. Hips are open. Arms come out. Make sure your shoulders aren't shrugged up to your ears. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, find that extended side angle. First one we're holding. Keeping chest open to the ceiling. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, flip the front palm, reverse the warrior, keeping the integrity of that lunge. And now we flow. We inhale, side angle. We exhale, reverse. Inhale and exhale. Make it as flowy and as dancey as you want. Imagine you're dancing around that bonfire. Last one. Inhale back to your warrior two and exhale. Step it forward, shake it out. Find some flow here as you shake it out. Maybe just kind of let those arms kind of flail. Just feeling that loose, free energy. That's what we want to feel. Don't worry about looking silly. We just want to feel free and happy. All right, we're going to make our way down to the mats. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, and then gently step back to a downward dog and then to your knees. And we're going to come to a seat on our knees. Now, you can sit on a block or a pillow or a bolster here if this is uncomfortable, or sit on your butt if sitting on our knees is uncomfortable for you. All right. We're just going to open the heart a little bit here. Tap into that Cancer energy because it is the first day of Cancer season. So I want you to interlace your fingers here. And you're going to inhale. Press them up, open up the chest. Exhale and breathe. Pushing that chest out, trying to get those arms as straight as you can. Inhale, stretch them a little bit more. And exhale, release. All right. Now what we're going to do is come to a seat on our butts. You're going to extend your legs out in front of you. We're just going to take a little seated fold here. So for the seated fold, if you need to keep your feet a little bit wider to make room for the belly, do that. You got to respect that belly, make room for it. Straight legs. Inhaling, arms up. And exhale, fold. Now, like I said, my hamstrings are extremely tight today, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my strap, place it around my feet, and I'm going to use this to help me fold. So it doesn't matter if you can touch your toes or not. I just want you to feel the release in this pose in the hamstrings and the low back, trying to keep a straight spine. You can kind of walk your hands down that strap until maybe grab hold of those toes. But don't stress yourself out about touching your toes. It is irrelevant to the pose. A pose is how you feel it. Not if you can touch your toes or not if, you're the most hyper flexible. Like, we're just trying to feel it in our bodies, tapping into that asana. Because yoga is so much more than the physical. Yoga is pranayama, it's breathing, it is meditation, it is the yamas, the niyamas, all that stuff. Touching your toes is the most important part of yoga. But if you can touch your toes, awesome. If you can't, awesome. And go ahead and inhale gently. Come on up. We're going to find our way to our backs. Nice and gentle. And get some of these blocks out of the way so I don't knock myself into them or knock something over. All right. Making your way gently down to your back. Nice and slow. And when we're here, you're going to bend your knees, bringing your feet bottoms to the mat, bringing your heels as close up as to your butt as you can get them. We're going to do 3 sets of bridge pose here with a heart opener. Again, tapping into that heart opening Cancer energy. So I'm going to press my hips up on the inhale. So inhale, lifting those hips, that pelvis. Now what you're going to do is scoot your shoulder blades underneath you. And you're going to grab your hands underneath your butt, and you're taking a heart opener here. You can also use the strap here if you cannot. Grab your hands together, pressing the hips up, opening up the chest. Take a big inhale, press the hips up a little bit more. Exhale, release the hands, and now release the hips down. Go ahead and windshield wiper out those legs. We're going to do that 2 more times. So when you're ready, bring them back to stillness. Inhale, press those hips up. Shimmy those shoulder blades underneath you. Grabbing those hands, clasping them together underneath you, and taking that heart opener. Opening up the chest, the low back. Pressing those hips up. Inhale, press them up a little more. Exhale, release the hands. And then release the vertebrae and go ahead and windshield wiper them out. All right, we got 1 more of those, my lovelies. Last one, coming to stillness. Inhale those hips up as high as you can get them. Maybe shimmy those shoulders a little bit more under, grabbing those hands. Pressing those hips up, opening up that chest, maybe lifting the chin. Don't forget your breath. Inhale, press them up a little more. And exhale, release. Windshield wiper out those legs. Next time your knees are over to the right, I want you to just leave them there. Option to bring that right foot to right ankle right over the left knee, not on the left knee, but right above it. A little counter stretch here. And gently release. Windshield wiper them out again. And the next time your knees are to the left, same thing, let them drop there. And then option to bring that left ankle right above the right knee for a little bit more. Get into that IT band. And go ahead and release. And windshield wiper one more time. And then come to stillness. I want you to draw your knees into your chest. Inhale here, then exhale, just drop them over to the right, bringing the arms out to a T position. Taking some twists, some final release. I don't know about you guys, but after all those sun salutations, I just feel so good, so relaxed. Don't forget your breath here. Inhale brings everything back to center, and exhale, dropping the knees now over to the left. Feel this release. Feel how relaxed you feel after all that energy, all that warmth. Remembering your breath. Inhale brings it back to center. Now, option to take any final pose here that you feel like you need. You guys know I love me some happy baby, so that's where I'm gonna go. But maybe you're like, hey, I want a shoulder stand, I want an inversion, I just want to go to Savasana and just lay here, whatever it is. I want you to find what your body is asking for and go there. I'm taking my happy baby. If you're taking happy baby with me, remember it's called happy baby. This is summer solstice, you gotta smile. And when you're ready, finding that final Savasana or final rest. Now again, options here. Maybe you want to take legs up the wall. Maybe you want to bring feet bottoms together to touch and open up the knees for that Supta Baddha Konasana. Maybe you just want to spread out on your mat. Just remember, wherever you are, to take up space, to listen to your body. Now I'm going to place my hands again on that diaphragm right above my belly button, just to again tap into that solar plexus chakra energy. And close your eyes if it's comfortable for you. And we're gonna spend some time here in our Savasana. I'll let you know when it's time to come back, but I just want you to focus on that feeling of warmth, happiness, abundance, flow, being free. Maybe visualize yourself around a bonfire or whatever your favorite summer activity is, or just that feeling of summer when we were kids. I want you to just tap into that energy, that celebration of summer. I just want you to breathe. I'll let you know when it's time to come back. When you're ready, bring your awareness back into your space and back into your body. Maybe wiggle out your toes or wiggle out your fingers. Maybe roll out your wrists or roll out your ankles. Slowly making those movements bigger until you're ready to draw your knees into your chest, giving yourself a little squeeze here. Maybe rock from side to side, massage out that low back. And then when you're ready, dropping over to one side, keeping your knees pulled in into that fetal position. Taking one more moment of silence and stillness here. Go ahead and press yourself up to a seat. Any seat that you are comfortable in. Bringing your hands to either side of you, feeling the mat beneath your fingertips. Inhale those arms up. Taking all that warmth, abundance, happiness, all that energy. Exhale, bring them back down, releasing anything that doesn't serve you. Inhale, arms up. I want you to act like you're grabbing the sun in between your hands here. You can feel that sun in between your palms. Exhale, draws the hands together to your heart center. The warmth, happiness, abundance, the light and love in me honors the warmth, happiness, abundance, light, and love in each of you. We bow to our practice and to the sun and to summer. Thank you. That is all I have for you lovelies today. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it was a little bit more of an intense class, but I feel super good. I hope you feel super good. Have a wonderful Litha, blessed summer solstice. Remember, apply for Nourish Your Life. This is your last chance to work with me this year. If you want coaching from me, it is such a wonderful, amazing community of people on the same path with the same goals. It's absolutely amazing. Please let me know if you have any questions. And we got the full moon in Capricorn coming up, so I will see you there. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, tell me what you thought about this class. Share with your friends, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram and TikTok as Nourish Natasha as well. I'm almost at 100K on TikTok, so if you want to go help a girl out there, I think that's all I got for you. So go enjoy the sun, get out in the sun, do something in the sun for me, and have a wonderful summer solstice. I'll see you guys for the full moon.